Cari Champion. You kidding me?
Chauncey Big Shot Billups.
See, this is why I love LA.
You ready for your Uber ride?
I'm ready.
I want to talk to you about how you got the nickname Big Shot.
I signed in Detroit. Rick Carlisle's my coach. The year before that, Chucky Atkins was the starting point guard. Very good friend of mine. So about the first month of the season, Cari, we was having some really close games, but Chucky was playing in the fourth quarter and I was starting, but he was finishing the game. So I said, Coach, this ain't what we really talked about. And Coach was just like, yeah, I understand, Chance, but you know, I just got a lot of confidence in Chucky. He won me a lot of games last year, this and that. He's clutch. And I understand that, that's cool. But I am too, but you'll never know. And he was like, you know what, Chance, you're right. I'm gonna have to give you that opportunity, this and that. So literally, Cari, over the next 2 weeks, I think I made 4 or 5 game-winning shots. He let me play in the fourth quarter. That 2 weeks named me Mr. Big Shot, and it just caught on like wildfire, and the rest is history.
The birth of Mr. Big Shot, when you were in the NBA, I think that one of the best things that you were known for, no matter what team you were on, you were a big brother. You always had advice to give these players. What tips do you give players now that are trying to make it in the league and they want to be like Big Shot?
My biggest tips for guys that are coming in really just trying to make it in the league and have a long career is never let a veteran beat you to the gym, and don't let them leave before you. And just listen. You know, you got to listen. Like, listen to some of the veterans. Listen to how their career went, some of the missteps that they made, so you don't make them. And just try to just stay focused and locked in. You know, I really feel like there's nobody that came in the league as a third pick and fell off so fast and grinded all the way back up to win it, win Finals MVP, and like have this great career. I don't think there's anybody that's ever done that. You always got to continue to outwork and outsmart your competitors.
You've played in a few different cities. Give me some tips for living in the cities. How to survive, how to make it.
Detroit, man, it's a tough winter. It's a tough winter. It's cold out there, but I'm telling you, there's no better place in the world when you talk about fans.
Why?
Die-hard fans, like they love their city. They love, if you go out and lay it on the line in that city, they're gonna love you for life.
It's interesting because I wanted to ask you this question. It's kind of emotional for me. I'm gonna do it though.
This must be about the Lakers.
Talk about that championship.
Must be about the Lakers.
Tell me about that time you won that ring. I think you were playing
obviously,
a storied
Champion
organization.
Was the highlight of my career. Just being on that stage, for me personally, you know, I had been through so much at that point in my career.
What had you been through?
5 teams in 5 years, and I finally scrapped my way all the way back. I felt like I could be like one of the best players in the world at my position. And the only way for me to prove that was to try to lead my team to a championship, to try to win.
You had to fight your way back. 5 teams for 5 years. Nobody believed in you. What story? What's the moral of that story? There's a tip in that already. There's a moral to that story.
To me, the tip is just I never gave up. You know, I just stayed at it. I never gave up. I always felt like I could be this player that nobody else really felt that I could.
That's the best tip of this entire car ride. Thank you very much.
Make sure I give you a tip on my app, all right?
You gave me some tips in life. I'll take a tip on the app.
I appreciate it, Cari.
Hey everybody, it's Cari Champion and I'm your Uber driver for today. Stay tuned because you'll never guess who I'm picking up.